Hi everyone, I'm Hannah. Thanks so much for clicking on this video today. Um, yeah, I really appreciate it. Today I'm building a park in The Sims 4. I actually really like building community lots. Sometimes I feel like a lot more inspired to build community lots than I do just like regular residential lots for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. Um, but today I wanted the build to like focus around this roller skating rink just because I don't really ever use it in builds. There's not really many opportunities to use a giant roller skating rink in your just normal everyday build. Um, and I wanted there to be like a lot of different activities to do at this park. Um, and I wanted it to just like feel very like peaceful and quiet, but also I sometimes think that the parks in The Sims 4 are kind of boring. Like there's really just not that much to do in them. So I wanted to add a lot of activities. I add some playground equipment, like a garden, um, obviously all the things that you have to add in a park. But I really hope that you guys like it. I did upload it to the gallery. I'll add my gallery ID in the description box below. So if you are watching this and you want to download it for whatever reason, that would be really cool and I would really appreciate that. So I really didn't have like much inspiration for this other than I knew that I wanted to use the roller skating rink. And then typically when I build parks in The Sims 4, I kind of start with like really the main idea that I have, and then I just kind of start pulling a lot of landscaping because usually I know I want there to be like a lot of trees and plants that all blend in with the world, which by the way, I'm building in Brindleton Bay, which is one of my favorite worlds in The Sims 4 to build in. I love like all the different areas, and I'm building on the lot that's the empty one that's down near the docks because I really like the scenery behind it, and I love that it's close to the water. And I just liked the idea of like your Sims like coming and spending the day down here, like going to the park, going to like, I don't know, a restaurant or like a dive bar down by the docks in the evening. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Um, but right now I'm just kind of figuring out like the little garden section. And I was like scrolling through the catalog and I found some of the stuff from the romantic garden pack, and I was like, maybe I should use some of this stuff. Again, stuff that I really don't get the opportunity to use that often. Maybe that's why I like building community lots so much, because I, get the opportunity to use items that I wouldn't use when I'm just building a house. But now I'm just making like a pavilion, which I feel like at least where I live, pavilions are like very, very common at parks. I'm sure they're common at parks all over the US. But I really wanted to add like these like market tables where your Sims can sell stuff, but I just really wasn't liking the way that it was looking. So I end up going for just picnic tables and grills under here. And I thought it would be like really like a cute area to have like your like a child Sims. Oh my god, if I can get it out, a child Sims like birthday party. I just thought that was a cute idea. I feel like I try in the past when I've tried to build parks, I've kind of tried to integrate the those selling tables or whatever they are, and I just kind of struggle to do it. I don't know if it's like the size of them or I really don't know. Maybe I'll try again in the near future in a different build, because I'm sure I'll build more community lots. But right now I'm really just trying to fill in some of the like smaller areas that I know I'm not going to put like really anything like any other like items in. Um, because I did want this park to like feel very like peaceful and um just like lots of flowers and like I don't know. Lots of little places for your Sims to like sit and enjoy the scenery as well as like having lots of, skill building items around. Yeah, and I didn't really like know what to do with this back corner over here. I kind of added this little tree with the bench, and I liked that the bench was like facing the water. But then I didn't really know what to do in this area, and I was like, well, maybe I could add the swing sets. I end up changing it later and adding some I don't know what to call them, like the food carts, those market stalls. And I put another picnic table, and then I keep the swing sets. I just move them to the other side of the lot because I was really focused on the right side of the lot, well, the center with the roller skating rink, and then the right side of the lot to begin with. And then I kind of pulled back and looked at the other side, and I was like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do over there. I obviously figure it out, but yeah, I don't have the Adventure Awaits pack, which I really wished that I had for this lot, really specifically just for like the jungle gym equipment, or yeah, I guess it's a jungle gym. I don't really know what else to call it. Because I just think they're so cute, but I haven't really found a good enough reason, I guess, to buy that pack. Not that I necessarily need a good reason. I guess that's just how I kind of like justify it in my brain. But yeah, that would have been really cute. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy that pack eventually and build another park with the playground equipment because it takes up a lot of space too, which I feel like is probably really nice. But here I'm finally pulling out those little food stalls or whatever they are. And I'm kind of struggling to like figure out what I really want to do with this side of the park. And then I decide to like go in and just add a little bit of balance with landscaping on this side so that it kind of matches the other side. I didn't want to do another fountain though. I kind of like it when things are like asymmetrical and not like perfectly matchy-matchy. I feel like it's sometimes, not all the time, just like a little bit more realistic to real life. Not that it matters because it's The Sims and you can do whatever you want. But I really wanted to use that that item from Horse Ranch, like the arch with the lights and the flowers. I thought it was so cute. And I kept going back and forth. I was like, does this look weird because there's not like a fence? I end up keeping it. I think it looks cute. And this is where I decide like, oh, I should add a gazebo. Like that's a cute and normal park thing. And I put, I put the telescope and maybe another chess table. Again, because I wanted there to be a lot of skill building items and a lot of things for your Sims to do at this park, so that you're not just like coming and like sitting around and I guess chatting with the other Sims around, which you're more than welcome to do if that's what you want to do. And then in the upper left hand corner, that's where I add all the playground equipment. Um, but here I'm just kind of going in, and I really wanted to use that tree from Cats and Dogs because I really do like it, but I feel like it's kind of hard to use sometimes because it's not a very tall tree and it's like lower to the ground. I also really like the magnolia tree with the flowers, but I did like how the tree from Cats and Dogs looked a little bit better there. But then I was also worried that I was maybe like blocking a little too much of the front of the park, but I ended up just going with what I thought looked best. And here this is where I'm, yeah, changing out the swing sets and the food stalls, and there are so many different food stalls. Um, I kind of struggled like picking out which ones I wanted to use. I do wish that a vendor would like automatically generate on these lots because when you go to them, your sim has to like hire one for like 100 simoleons or something. Um, which is not that big of a deal, I guess, but I feel like it does mess with like if you like really like immersive gameplay, I feel like it's not quite as realistic or immersive, but it's The Sims. What can you do? It's not going to be 100% realistic. Um, but I'm really just blabbing at this point. Obviously, you can see I added in the playground equipment, and I was really wishing I had the equipment from what's it called? Adventure Awaits. But here I'm just adding in some lighting, making sure it's not too dark at night, obviously. Um, but if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I really appreciate you watching it all the way through. I appreciate anyone who just clicked on it and watched a little bit of it. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night. Bye, guys.